Hey you, Carly Pollack here. I want to share with you today my secret weapons for how I make all of those amazing recipes that you always see me posting on Facebook and Instagram. First, I will say that you can go to nutritionalwisdom.com. I have an entire recipe section that you can hit up, but I love holding a physical recipe book. I will literally get a cookbook and then read it as if it's a regular book. And then I dog ear the recipes that I know I'm interested in making, because there's no book I've ever found where I've wanted to make every single recipe. So I've kind of done the preparation. Then when I'm making my list for the week, I can check out the recipes that I know I'm going to make, and it just makes it streamlines the process. Okay, so I've got this pile of books here I'm going to show you. First, Gweneth. I love Gweneth. This is one of my favorite cookbooks, partly because Gweneth's on the cover, but she loves Asian food, and so do I. She must have been coming off some like crazy detox, because this entire cookbook is gluten-free, dairy-free, it's super clean, which works well for our tribe. She just came out with her second book called It's All Easy. I would say that this cookbook is for people who straight up do not know how to cook. I mean, there is an entire recipe section in here for avocado toast. Multiple recipes. I mean, it's toast and avocado. But I've made some recipes from here. I still love it. I've had to make some more substitutions from this book because she adds cheese back in. The whole idea of It's All Easy is it's quick. If you have a family and you want to make quick food for your kids, I feel like it's really based around the stuff that she makes for her children, and still healthy, but you'd have to be mindful. Another one of my faves, Deliciously Ella. How cute is she? This is a completely plant-based book. It's a vegan cookbook, totally gluten-free. What I do is I will either buy straight up paleo cookbooks, and then I could add beans, I could add gluten-free grains if I want, or I'll buy strictly vegan cookbooks and then I can add meat if I want. Remember, you're not subscribing to any diet trend. I want recipes that feature whole, unprocessed foods that are alive. That's it. As long as it's gluten-free, dairy-free, whatever is your unique medicine, then you can make little substitutions. I try to stay away from the cookbooks that I know are going to be filled with wheat and cheese. It's like then I'm making so many substitutions, the book doesn't even work for me anymore. I just got this one called Salad Samurai. There's over 100 different salad recipes in here and a ridiculous amount of dressings. That was one of my commitments to myself this year, that I was going to home make all of my dressings. No more buying canola oil from, dressings from the store. And it's really, I don't want to say it's easy, but it takes 5 minutes. It's quick. How many times have you eaten a salad and you're so fucking sick of salad that you just want to shoot yourself? You need this book. Okay, I'm also very much into the WellFed cookbook series. Now, these cookbooks are like straight up extreme paleo to the nines. But, you don't have, like I said, you can add and take away as you please. I use a lot of the recipes. I like WellFed, the first one probably better than the second one. What I love about the first one is that in the beginning of the section, she maps out how you can take something very simple like meat and veg, and then by using spices and sauces, make it Chinese, make it Moroccan, make it Italian. Super simple if you are kind of like, I would call it the bachelor type cook. Like you just want to get in, you want to make 2 ingredients, you want to get out, but you want it to taste different. That book is for you. I don't follow all of the recipes, AKA she has one in here that is literally a pizza pie. The pie crust is meat. That's gross. Plus, I mean, you're really just eating a meatloaf with your hands, but. Okay, this is Chris Carr's Crazy Sexy Juice book. I took off the cover. I love this book because I make all of my nut milk recipes in here, and one of our next videos will be me showing you how easy it is to make your own almond milk, and cheap. I make green juice almost every day, and I was making the same green juice every day. Same vegetables, same fruits. Then I got this book and I started to be a little creative, and it really helped. Next to last, we have Hemsley and Hensley. These are two gorgeous girls from the UK, and this book is fantastic. I mean, look at the photography is great. They're super adorable and pretty, which doesn't hurt. And here they are, these two little hotties. And it's gluten-free and meat-based and really a good one. Lastly, this is my newest one, therefore it's my fave. I play favorites. This is the Jerusalem cookbook. This is a world famous cookbook. Apparently I'm like super late to the party, but this is a bunch of Mediterranean and Israeli recipes, and this is actually the recipe I'm making for Shabbat dinner tonight. And you see this, for example, this recipe is ground beef, tahini, pine nuts, and a lot of spices over what they use as a bulgur wheat crust. Well, I don't eat gluten, so I'm going to take most of the recipe from here, and then deliciously, Ella has a quinoa pie crust that you've seen me make before. So I'm going to literally take this pie crust and put it in this recipe. So, don't be scared to mix it up. I think people don't use recipes because they'll find something that has one ingredient like tamarind paste or harissa or something that they go, oh, I don't have it, it's too complicated. And then you wind up making this same meal over and over again. It's boring. And then you start craving foods that are out of alignment with the way you want to live your life. So every time I have a recipe that calls for something I don't have, I simply get it from the store. And over the course of a couple of months, I now have this stocked kitchen where I really have most of these ingredients that are required to make all of these amazing dishes. So get in the kitchen, have fun, follow a recipe, have it turn out horribly, like one of those Pinterest moments where it looks good online and then it turns out to be a mess. Throw it out, laugh, start again. Shake it up. Don't be so serious. It's all good. I hope this serves you. What I'll do is I'll put all the links to my favorite cookbooks below, as well as my favorite recipe of all time, which is in the Deliciously Ella. And it's this winter salad with chickpeas and pine nuts and sun-dried tomatoes and kale. And I love, 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 love it. And it's on our website, so I'll post that for you as well. I want to see your recipes. If you make a nutritional wisdom, healthy, approved recipe, take a picture of the food and post it and tag us at Nutritional Wisdom, and then I'll repost and you can be famous, at least in my eyes. All right, talk soon.